Hey guys, Andy N. I can't even describe him, but he's brilliant. Drew Garty. Straight over to you, mate. We're not even starting a piece you can do yet, so I'm going to let you surprise me. Take it away, mate.
Thank you, Andy. I've got a mixture of pieces that I've prepared. The first one is really sort of the background to my heritage as a Scotsman. Certainly one I've read out at Speakeasy before, and this one's called A Kilt Day. And I'm an avid kilt wearer. I don't wear them formally, I wear them casually. And this is something I do. I wake up in the morning and I declare today a kilt day and I wear it regardless. I get the inevitable questions and this poem may answer them for you. Oh, called Kilt Day. I resolved today that I'll don a kilt. I'm Scottish, you see. You can tell from my lilt. Why, you might ask, what's the occasion? But I don't need an event or a party for justification. Some days I just think, what shall I wear? Then I decide, a kilt day I'll declare. It doesn't matter what I'll be doing, cleaning the car or in the supermarket queuing, going for a walk, out for lunch, or writing a poem. I've got kilt legs and I'm going to show them. No tourist souvenir, the kilt should be traditionally made, twilled worsted wool of the highest grade, a tutu warp and weft woven on a loom, into the tartan so prized by best men and grooms. It should be heavy, at the front flat, buckled, belted, and above the waist sat. The back pleated, moving with a hypnotic sway as the wearer walks with a hip-swinging sachet. No tourist tat, it must be the real thing to attract the eye with its syncopated swing. Isn't it cold? Many inquire. I smile and I inform. A proper kilt keeps the neeps and tatties warm. No need for the adornments, the sporran or plaid. Just simply and casually in my kilt I'm clad. No dirk or gilly brogues, the front must be pinned to avoid the big reveal in a sudden gust of wind. Let's turn to the question I'm always asked. What's underneath? What does your kilt mask? Well, a true Scotsman keeps the secret, so you'll never really know. Is his haggis wrapped or is it going commando?
Quality. Good. I don't know if you know this, but obviously my family, on my dad's side, anyway, is half Scottish. So we come up from the northeast of Scotland. And when I got married to Amanda a couple of years ago, one of the first points was, if you wear a kilt to the wedding, you're one of the quickest weddings on record.
I still enjoy wearing mine. But I insist on casually. It was originally just a working man's everyday wear. So I still keep that kind of tradition. I'll just wear it with a shirt and jumper, it's trainers, whatever it is.
Oh, respect you, mate. I know when you came to speak easy with that, I thought to myself then, I thought, I'd get too cold wearing that.
I think that's just it. If you get a proper kilt, and they are immensely expensive kilts, proper ones, you're looking at way into four figures, but they are warm in the winter and they are cool in the summer, and they actually work. It's traditionally, I tend to go for the color. I have two or three tartans I can wear, but I will go for the colors that I like.
No, fair play. I agree with you. Right. Anyway, let's move on. Okay. Yeah, I know you've got more pieces to take. Some
second piece I've got here.
Go for it.
Is really about the poetry itself. And it was, I was at the waterside one evening, and I was talking to a chap that I'd met up in Wigan, and he used a stage name for his poetry, and decided that no, it was the right thing to do. And I sort of began to question, should I have one or not? Is this necessary? And of course, I then found myself writing a piece about whether I should have a stage name or not. So this piece is on reflection of my thoughts with this. And it's just called A Stage Name. Should I get a stage name? I've been performing for a while. Something memorable, befitting my style. A name that expresses my poetry skills, where its very mention would give audiences thrills. I should choose carefully, make sure it's just right. After all, it has to look good when it's up in lights. Something memorable, yet unique, that suggests success, but an intriguing mystique. Perhaps it should reflect my heritage as a Scot, although I think I'll just end up being called Jock. It has to be distinct, singular and bold, stand out from the others and be pure gold. A name with sparkle and pizzazz that exudes sophistication and class. It will have to outlive me, perhaps for centuries, but still be elegant enough for a mention in Sky Arts documentaries. A name that is the epitome of literary genius, making the connection with my art sublime and seamless. I've looked to the greats for inspiration, something divine, a literary moniker that would be all mine. Chaucer, Wordsworth, Burns, and Byron all sound like heaven. The best name I can think of so far, Bloody Kevin.
Fantastic, mate. Brilliant stuff. You always say when you meet people, you look at them and you can't imagine some names going with them. I couldn't imagine you being a Jock. That's for sure of it.
It's not something I was ever called. I mean, my mother was adamant. Although I was christened Andrew, it was following family tradition. My mother, I was born in 1962. My mother was progressive and she was very young when she had me. And she decided to bow to family pressure, then that the firstborn male in each generation is called Andrew, but insisted that I was never to be called Andrew. She certainly would sort of shoot someone if they called me Andy, and it was only Drew. Someone shouts Andrew to me, it doesn't register that I have to answer back. It doesn't register as my name, but I have to put it on all the official forms, of course. It causes utter confusion.
Oh, it does for me, because does for me like it's I'm obviously Andrew, like I said, but
yeah,
inside every day job I've done, I've always been Andrew. I've tried to keep it professional. Outside work, God, you wouldn't believe the abbreviations on this name. My brother calls me And. Because that says it all, really, doesn't it? So no, I agree with you, mate, completely.
I think there are certain. I mean, throughout the family, I'm always Drew. I've got the occasional friend that tried Andy, and it's even I scowl. It doesn't sound right.
Yeah, Drew suits
because
you.
I'm just not used to it. I mean, I'll let you into a little secret. My other half here is very much upper middle class England, private school educated and so on. A very well educated man and a lovely, lovely chap. But no, I'm working class Scotland, and the difference between our class as we had back then is quite stark in our accent sometimes. I've learned to actually talk without using the working class Scottish accent, but it comes straight back as soon as I go home.
Yeah, so I've heard it with you. I speak easy after a couple of glasses of wine before, and I did. Yeah. I was like that sometimes.
Yeah, yeah. He refers to me as Ruby, the scullery maid. For those of you of a certain generation, of course, Ruby was the scullery maid from upstairs downstairs.
Yeah. My mum's favourite program, that is. So, oh yeah. Oh, quality. I know. Listen, less of me, mate. More of you.
Yeah. So I'll make this the final piece, and it's a reflection on something that we encounter every day. Despite sort of the cost of living crisis and so on, we tend to still eat out when we can. We tend to look for our pleasures when our economy is under pressure. And this is something that's always irritated me. I like to eat out, I like to socialize and so on. But there's one thing that tends to sort of feel like fingernails on a blackboard. And this piece is called Can I Have a Plate, Please? And it's a reflection on that sort of restaurant experience. Please, can I have a proper plate? Not a grey and scratched piece of slate, where the cutlery just scrapes and slides and my food slips and drips all over the sides. Give me a proper portion, not fancy cuisine nouvelle. Don't give me a menu of things I can't pronounce or spell. So please, can I have a plate, even with a sharing platter? It's the food, not the wood of the board that matters. Besides, it's such a troublesome way to eat, even as a pair. And let's be honest, we don't really want to share. Whether you're Michelin starred, a greasy spoon, or an American diner, just give me my food on proper china. Plain, white and round with a rim, not triangular and black, making the food look grim. I don't care for the sauces painted in a spiral or new flavor combinations which go viral. Smeared purees, fashionable foams, and smoky infusions, all served on a canvas of geometric confusion. I love my pasta in all its shapes, if the twists and tubes are served on proper plates. So please, just give me a plate, simple and white, then my restaurant experience is just right. Thank you.
Great stuff, and a great way to wrap up there today as well. Like it's you got the full range of your emotions and the characteristics of the three poems. I think definitely that, mate. Quality stuff.
Well, they were approved by a West End reviewer. He did hear these.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you were right. You were telling him what at 10 o'clock this morning. He was saying, "Oh, that's crap. Don't you dare read that."
Well, I mean, I chose them carefully.
No,
I can fix him with a look that says, "No, don't dare tell me they're crap."
Brilliant stuff. Thanks again, Drew, mate. Keep in touch, mate.
Pleasure.
So
I will.
I'm
back in Manchester on Monday. I'm hoping that at some point, when is the next Dulcim? It's the first Thursday of the month.
It's the first Thursday of the month. Yeah, I think we might be taking, people are wondering, we're under discussion about taking a break, possibly August or September for a month.
Yeah.
But we'll be around with usually apart from that.
Okay, so my intention is to actually try and get to one before then.
Yeah, let me know. Let me know, okay? We'll talk about that off mic in a minute. So, but it's been a pleasure today, mate. So keep in touch. I know you will anyway.
You're very welcome. See you soon.
Take care, people. This is it for another episode of Spoken Label. As Don Callis over at AEW Wrestling says, stay safe and stay over. See you all next time.